everyone, it's me, the Space Girl Krishna back again. And today we are going to discuss about a theory which is considered to be a promising candidate for being theory of everything. And that is the superstring theory. Now what is superstring theory? What is the basic idea behind it? So we know that atoms are the building blocks of the world, and here we can see the structure of an atom, in which we can see electrons orbiting the nucleus, which is itself composed of neutrons and protons. And from this, say we take a neutron, then inside it there are elementary particles. Now these elementary particles were considered to be points as per the point particle theory. But the basic idea of string theory is that there are strings vibrating in a particular way, creating these elementary particles. And in that way, everything is made up of strings vibrating in a particular manner. Why and how is superstring theory a promising candidate for being theory of everything? What is special in it which is making it a possible candidate for being theory of everything? So the thing is that we needed a theory which could unify gravity with quantum mechanics. Now the problem with it was that gravity, as described by Sir Albert Einstein in his theory of relativity, is a theory of mathematics, is a theory of geometry which need to be expressed with 100% accuracy. But accuracy and in quantum mechanics, does it even mean anything due to the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle? Well, we already have something called standard model of elementary particles which have everything except gravity. So a characteristic for a theory of everything was a theory which could unify gravity with quantum mechanics or standard model. And also, as this theory of everything will unify gravity and quantum mechanics, it will eventually lead us to a solution to black hole information paradox. And string theory promises to do that. Why superstring theory isn't declared as theory of everything? When superstring theory is so good that it fulfills our criteria, then why is it just a candidate yet? So the problem is that the mathematical models of string theory are only and only applicable to a world with 11 dimensions. But what about the 7 dimensions which are unknown? We already know 4 dimensions, the dimension of length, breadth, height and space-time. But what about the other 7 dimensions? No one has yet came with them. Well, it isn't the first time that extra dimensions have come to play. Earlier, in the Kaluza-Klein theory also, extra dimensions have played the main role. It was when the great German physicist Theodor Kaluza proposed a unified field theory for gravity and electromagnetic force by describing electromagnetism also in the form of curves. Just like gravity is described in the form of curves in the dimension of space-time, he described electromagnetism in the form of curves in an extra dimension, in the 5th dimension. He was then supported by the Swedish physicist Oskar Klein, who stated that yes, there actually can be a 5th dimension, but it can be that 5th dimension is microscopic and curled up. For example, like her, there are only 2 ways, front and back. But for microorganisms like it, who literally live in the microscopic world and see the macroscopic world from there is another way, like this. So he proposed that yes, there can be a 5th dimension, and that is why the Kaluza-Klein theory is considered to be the predecessor for the string theory. Also, there is lack of evidence to prove superstring theory right or wrong. So now, finally, is superstring theory theory of everything or not? So, superstring theory can actually be theory of everything or might not be. But still, in both the cases, it will be helpful. If it will be, then definitely, as said by Professor Stephen Hawking, it will let us know the complete fundamental working of our universe. But even if it wouldn't be, still, it will reveal and help us to solve some of the mysteries of our universe. Thank you.